I'm about to do your Gemini January 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at the love story between you and your romantic person of interest. Gemini, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Gemini love reading video. If this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you never miss any of the Gemini love readings I post for you every week. Now let's get on with this Gemini reading for today. Man, these cards are ready to talk to you, because today we're going to take a look at the love story between you and your romantic person of interest. And we're going to do that by pulling some cards for you, Gemini. I'm going to pull some cards for your person. Then I'm going to pull some cards to represent the energy of the connection between the two of you. And we're going to take a look at these energies in terms of the recent past, the current energies for January 2021, as well as the energies of the immediate future coming up. And then I'm going to clarify everything with the second deck to see if we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. Now just keep in mind that this is a general reading. It's not even possible for it to resonate with every single Gemini person on the planet all at the same time. And it's even possible in general readings for the energies to get flip-flopped or reversed around backwards, especially for cross-watchers. But no matter how this reading resonates for you, you still probably want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign videos, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description box down below. But apparently we're done talking and we're ready to get this reading started. These cards are trying to jump for me already. So let's get started by pulling one card for you, Gemini, to represent your energy in this connection in the recent past. Okay, we got that. On the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is about taking a pause, taking a rest, taking a break, going internal, doing some thinking about something, possibly some healing about something. Overall, doing some thinking and some contemplating, trying to figure out what to do moving forward. So that's the overall energy of the reading. Let's see what we have here. Okay, in the recent past, Gemini, your energy is the Two of Swords. For your person, they have strength, and the energy of the connection between you guys in the recent past is the Death card. So let's clarify this and see what we got going on here. Looks like some difficult situation happened. For you specifically, looks like you had a decision that you needed to make, only you weren't quite ready to make the decision yet. Either you didn't have all the information you needed to make that decision, there was something that you couldn't see, hence the blindfold here. Or maybe there was something that you did see, you just didn't want to look at it, and that was preventing you from making the decision. So let's clarify this and find out what's going on. Tell me more about this Two of Swords for Gemini in the recent past, please. Okay. Well, we got a lot of major arcana cards out here. Shoot, yeah we do. On the bottom of the deck we have the Hermit. So this is very similar energy to this Four of Swords that we see for the overall energy, just a lot stronger. In the Four of Swords, this is something that you're choosing to do. You're choosing to take a break. You're choosing to go internal, and you're choosing to think about something, trying to figure something out. In the Hermit, it's a lot more potent energy. Nobody chooses to go into hermit mode. You get forced into hermit mode. So something, looks like something pretty big is happening in the recent past here. This is about going internal, isolating yourself, withdrawing, doing some soul searching, some deep inner reflection, some deep contemplation. Again, trying to figure out what to do moving forward. We're clarifying the Two of Swords here. Some decision that you had to make, weren't able to make the decision, it looks like. To clarify that Two of Swords, we got the High Priestess, we got the Hanged Man, and we got the Star. So in this first row of cards, there's three major arcana there. There's a major arcana for the energy of the connection between you. We have a major arcana here on the bottom of the deck. So that's what, 5 of them right here, right off the bat. So very potent energy in the past. This well, this Two of Swords being clarified by the two of the major arcana, the High Priestess, she rules all the twos of the other suits. So the Two of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, she rules all of that. So again, about decisions, this is you tapping into your intuition, receiving intuitive hits about this decision. I feel like there's possibly a chance that even though you weren't able to make the decision, you had one that you needed to make and just weren't making it, your intuition was talking to you. Usually when you're in hermit mode, that's when your intuition speaks to you. Isolating yourself, doing some soul searching, getting some gut feelings about something. Now this is also she who knows. Like, she sits in front of the veil of consciousness, so she has access to all information that you and I as humans don't have access to. She likes to keep secrets though. She doesn't necessarily want to tell everything. So this is where like your intuition speaks to you. When it's time for you to know, when it's time for her to tell you, that's how she's going to tell you. Like getting dreams about something, seeing signs about it, gut feelings, intuition. Next, we have a Pisces energy here, the Hanged Man. This is progress being halted, things being stagnated, no forward movement. Now, the Hanged Man's hanging upside down because he's looking at things from different perspectives, different points of view, different angles than he would normally look at things, trying to figure out what the hell to do moving forward. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards here in your energy about trying to figure out what to do moving forward. And last, to clarify the Two of Swords, we have the Star. This is a card of healing. This is a card of hope. So we've got 2 cards that could represent healing here. Right under this Four of Swords, we have the Emperor. Dang, Major Arcana and the World. Ooh, and the Ten of Swords. So, man, what is going on here? The Emperor, this is Aries energy. This is an energy of taking control, taking charge of a situation, possibly setting some boundaries. Now, the Emperor is a master manifester. He's got all the tools, all the abilities, all the resources. He's got everything he needs to put together a plan to get what he wants and then to execute that plan to get what he wants. But this is an energy of taking control of something. I think this is the decision that you're trying to make. You're trying to make some sort of a decision about this connection. You started out just like taking a break, doing some thinking about it, and then it went further than that. Then you got pushed into hermit mode, started talking with your intuition. Progress is completely halted. Next we've got, we've got the World. This is the ending of one cycle, the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. Something coming to an end here because we've got a Ten of Swords next. This is a swift ending, a painful ending. Sometimes an ending that you don't see coming, hence the swords in the guy's back. Sometimes this can represent an ending in betrayal, hence the swords in the guy's back. He was stabbed in the back. Now, the last card to clarify the Two of Swords is the Star. This is healing and hope. This can be divine guidance. The thing about the Star is it's the card that comes directly after the Tower in the Major Arcana. So you don't ever get to the Star without going through a Tower moment first. When things come crashing down, when stuff falls apart. I mean, we've got a Ten of Swords ending here. We got the World card here. There's definitely some sort of an ending. This is the guiding light from the universe that shows up after the Tower to kind of light your path for you. We've got 2 cards here representing that, even the Hermit with his lantern lighting the path so you can see going forward. The Star lighting your path so you can see going forward. This is you healing about something, having some hope here. After some decision, apparently you eventually made the decision, it would look like to me, but we'll get to that in a second. For your person, their energy for the recent past is the Strength card. This is Leo energy. Every time I see the Strength card, this usually tells me that something tough has happened. Something that's really rough, hard to get through has happened because your person has had to tap into their inner strength, had to tap into their courage to face their fears. This can sometimes represent trying to tame the beast within, like you see the lady with her hand in the lion's mouth. She's got the lion tamed. This is about trying to rein themselves in, trying to hold themselves back, not do something hasty, not do something too harsh, not rush in too quickly and wreck things and mess something up. I'm feeling like, though, this is your person trying to make it through a difficult situation in the past, especially considering the overall energy of the readings, this Four of Swords. I feel like there was some sort of a break, some sort of a pause in this connection, which is probably what you were undecided about, I'm guessing here. So let's clarify this Strength card for your person, Gemini. Tell me more about this Strength card for Gemini's person, please. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups. I'm telling you, something heavy was going on in the recent past between the two of you. Your person's tapping into inner strength, trying to summon the courage to face their fears. Bottom of the deck, Five of Cups. This is sadness and remorse about the past. It's about being focused on these three cups that have been spilled out. The love, the emotions that have been spilled out, the time, effort, and energy that's been wasted. Having their focus here, focusing on what they don't have, focusing on what they've lost, and then feeling that loss, feeling the sadness about that loss. So you can see they still have two full cups behind them that they're not even noticing here. So this is about them having their focus in the wrong place, feeling really sad. Looks like they have a lot of love and emotions for you still in the recent past, though. Queen of Cups, this is someone, I feel like this is how they're viewing you, someone who has a lot of love and emotions that they want to give. And Four of Swords next, which is the overall energy of the reading. There's been some pause, some break with the Queen of Cups here, and I'm assuming that that is you. Now, to clarify this Strength card for your person, we got the Eight of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Sun, and the Eight of Wands. So first thing I noticed is we're going from the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Swords. Now, typically going in order like that would be considered progress, but this is getting progressively worse for your person here. This Eight of Swords is about being stuck in their head. They're trying to tap into their inner strength, trying to rein themselves in. They're stuck in their head about something, grinding it on this repeating loop in their mind, feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked because they're not sure what to do moving forward. And again, this overall energy of the reading, this taking a pause, taking a rest, taking a break, doing some thinking, trying to figure out what to do moving forward. Well, they're not only thinking about it, they've doubled that. They're going from the 4 all the way up to the 8, and now they're stuck in this loop in their mind about it. Page of Wands is next. This is like the minor arcana version of the Fool. This is about like news and messages of passion and desire. This can be about taking the first steps down a new path towards something that they have a lot of passion for. It's looking to me like you may be dealing with a fire sign here in the recent past. We've got a Leo card, we've got a Page of Wands, which is a fire sign person. We've got the Sun and the Eight of Wands out here. Both, this is Leo, Eight of Wands to Sagittarius. Looks like you're dealing with a fire sign. We also have this Nine of Swords. So we're going from the Eight of Swords, them thinking about it and feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked because they're not sure what to do, all the way up to the 9 now. This is thinking about something over and over and over again, having fears about it, worries, anxiety about it. This, again, strength, we're clarifying, trying to tap into their inner strength, their inner courage to face their fears. You can see this lady's got her face covered up. She doesn't want to look at whatever's wrong here. This is thinking about something so much that it's got your person stressed out. Thinking about their happiness here and how to move forward in that happiness. This is the happiest card in the deck. The Sun is happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. That's what they're worried about. That's what they're not wanting to look at. This whole situation's got them sad, not sure what to do moving forward, fearful and worried about what they're going to do about their happiness. This Eight of Wands, this can represent rapid back and forth passionate communication. So I've got 2 cards here about passionate communication right in the middle of all this stuff. So this could be what they're worried about. I don't know if maybe they did something stupid. Maybe they were having passionate communication with someone else. I mean, we've got a Page here that's kind of like an immature type energy. and they're stuck in their head about it, worried about it. You have a decision to make. Your intuition was telling you something. It's gotten progress halted. I'm feeling like maybe they were exchanging passionate messages or communications with somebody and you didn't really have any actual proof of that. You just, like, your gut was telling you something was up, and that's why you put everything on pause here, trying to figure out what to do. Or this is your person, like, worrying about their happiness and how they're going to be able to move forward from here because of whatever has happened between the two of you. I mean, it could be both, actually, I guess. Now, the connection between the two of you in the recent past is death. This is Scorpio energy. This is the ending to something. This is something dies so that it can be reborn again in a new way. So if you think about like a caterpillar, when it turns into a butterfly, it goes into a cocoon. It's not having a party in there. It's not having a good time. It's actually dying and turning into something entirely different. It's coming out as a butterfly. So this is some sort of a massive transformation in the connection, or even the death of the connection completely. So let's clarify death here in the recent past for this connection between Gemini and their person, please. Tell me more about this death card. Well, bottom of the deck, we got the Five of Cups again. Sadness and remorse about the past. It looks like this is a little bit odd to me. To clarify death for this connection, we got the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. Well, the Nine of Cups is usually like wish fulfillment. This can also represent being like emotionally happy, emotionally content, all on your own, full of self-love, like not needing to get your happiness from some external source, it coming from within, not needing to get your feeling of being loved from some external source coming from within. We also have the Ten of Cups here, which is the next step up. So there's some sort of, man, I'm not understanding here. We have a Knight of Wands right in the middle of that. Now, the Knight of Wands is the second fastest moving knight in the deck. This is about rushing forward, taking rapid, passionate action on something. This is also sometimes referred to as the player energy of the tarot deck, like a wishy-washy, in and out type energy. The Knight of Wands comes rushing in all passionately, gets what he wants, and then rushes out and goes somewhere else all passionately. Again, fire element here. You could definitely be dealing with a fire sign. Could be somebody who was playing stupid games. Could be acting like they were single here. And sometimes this, like the Nine of Pentacles is the singles card. It's very similar energy to the Nine of Cups. It's just about being like financially okay, like okay in the material world on your own. This is about being emotionally okay on your own. So yeah, it's like we have some sort of a transformation here, or an ending to their connection, putting you both into this like single mentality where you're trying to get your love for yourself, like trying to have some self-love here. Maybe because of some player energy that was going on. Possibly wrecking this Ten of Cups. Or yeah, I mean, what I'm seeing, like the way the cards are laid out on the table, you can see he's riding away from the Ten of Cups and riding toward this Nine of Cups. So it's like riding away from this love connection here, like the happy fairy tale ending type connection, riding away from that, going toward this being single type energy. And then we've got the Two of Pentacles here, some sort of weighing things out, like do I or don't I, should I or shouldn't I, like weighing the pros and cons of something. Again, we've already seen you in this Two energy of trying to make a decision. Twos represent needing to make some sort of a choice. We've got the High Priestess, the Two of the major arcana. She rules both of these cards. This is like trying to make some decision about something. This is an energy of balance, but it's more along the lines of trying to regain your balance, trying to maintain your balance, trying to figure out what to do. Having some sadness and remorse about that. But there's still a lot of love in this connection. It's possible that this connection is just on a break. You guys are just taking a pause in the recent past while you try to weigh out all these options and figure out what to do. Now, in the energies of January 2021, Gemini, you've got Justice. Your person has the Ace of Swords. And for the connection between you, we have the Five of Pentacles. So this Justice card for you, Gemini, this is a card of balance. This is doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. The sword on this card is used to sever things that aren't in balance, so balance can be restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. So tell me more about justice for Gemini, please. Why is justice here? Tell me more about this Justice card in Gemini's energy for January 2021, please. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Magician now. This is card 1 of the Major Arcana. There's a lot of Major Arcana coming out here. This is a very significant energy happening, not just in the past, but currently too. This is the Master Manifester. This is someone who's got all the tools, abilities, resources, all the smarts. It's a very balanced energy. Everything he needs to manifest or create from nothing whatever it is his will desires. He's got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. He's got all 4 aces right here. So he can literally create whatever he wants in this world. Man, we got a Moon card under that. Fears, worries, anxieties. This can also represent things being hidden in the dark, like some sort of secret being kept. Maybe something that you don't know about. We've got 2 really balanced energies right here, though. And then we've got things getting unbalanced. Fears, worries, anxieties, possible secrets. 5 of Cups again. Sadness and remorse about the past, but still having a lot of love. Now to clarify this Justice card, which is a Libra energy, we got another Libra card, the Queen of Swords, the 4 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. This Queen of Swords, this is she who knows the truth. This is someone who will speak their truth, someone who will offer to let you speak your truth. The problem is she already knows the truth, so whatever truth you speak to her better be the actual damn truth, or she's going to cut you with this sword. So this is an energy of like speaking the truth about something, but it's also an energy of like making decisions about things, cutting off things and people that no longer serve you. We've got 2 cards in a row that have a sword in it. Both of these are about cutting off like things that aren't in balance, cutting off things or people that don't serve you, that aren't helping you get what it is that you want, possibly keeping secrets. I'm starting to feel like your person was being wishy-washy in the past, possibly sending passionate messages or even taking passionate actions somewhere other than with you. I mean, that's another thing this 2 of Pentacles for the connection can represent. Juggling, like juggling more than one person. Man, we've got a 4 of Cups next. This is emotional discontentment. This is like not being happy with the 3 cups that you have, so much so that you're thinking about this other cup, this other thing that, or this other person that might bring you more happiness, more emotional fulfillment. Now this can also represent like either a love offer being on the table already and you're just not accepting it or rejecting it. You're just kind of leaving it hanging here in the air, which I don't know about that. I feel like you're not emotionally happy. You're not emotionally content here. There's some stuff that you want, but there's too much shit that's out of balance. There's like stuff that's hidden in the dark and it's got you feeling sadness and remorse. It's got you walled off and defensive. This is the 9 of Wands. It's about being walled off and defensive, but it's because of healing. This is the wounded warrior. He's built this wall around himself as a way to protect himself because he's been hurt and he doesn't want to be hurt anymore. He's trying to heal. He's trying to get his energy right so he can take the next step in his journey. Now, in January 2020, or Gemini, your person has the Ace of Swords as their energy. This is the sword of victory, the sword of truth, can be the sword of clarity. This can also be the sword that you would use to sever a relationship or sever something that's not in balance. I mean, that's the card, that's the sword that's represented here in this Justice card that you have. It's represented here in this Queen of Swords. That's the sword both of these two cards are wielding. So let's clarify this Ace of Swords for Gemini's person, please. Let's get one more, okay? Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. So what this is telling me is, man, either your person is getting some clarity and recognizing the truth that this is a very powerful connection between the two of you, like divine counterparts, divine feminine, divine masculine counterparts here. Very heavy, strong love connection. Or this is telling me that this love connection is being severed. They still have a lot of love and emotions for you. I've been seeing the Queen of Cups down here, and now I'm seeing the King of Cups. This is someone who has a lot of love, a lot of emotions, but they just don't outwardly express it. They keep that to themselves. They don't wear their heart on their sleeve. They don't outwardly express their emotions publicly. Judgment. Yeah, this is some sort of a decision being made here. This is the sword of a decision maker, like someone who chooses something by cutting off the other options. Okay, wait, this could also be telling me something entirely different here, so you're just going to have to take this however it resonates for you. This could be that they're getting clarity about the strength of this connection, clarity about their emotions, how much emotions they actually have. Still not necessarily outwardly expressing that. Thinking about getting some sort of a second chance. See, judgment is one of two meanings. It's either passing your own final verdict and judgment on something, or it's a card of second chances, like resurrection, calling something back from the grave, bringing it back to life, transforming it in a way that it's never going to be the same again. Trying to get back to this Ace of Cups, trying to start over with a new beginning in love and emotions with you. This could definitely be them. They got clarity on all that, and they've made a love offer to you, which is this one right here. You're trying to balance things out. You want the right fair thing to happen, but you're still in this Queen of Swords mentality where you're cutting shit off if it doesn't work right, and you still haven't necessarily accepted or rejected this cup of love that they're offering you because you've been hurt. You're walled off and defensive. I think your person's trying to end this cycle of, looks like you guys broke up in the past, or at least were having a major falling out, and they're trying to end that cycle. Now, to clarify this Ace of Swords for your person, Gemini, we got Strength again, another major arcana. We got the Hierophant, another major arcana, and now we got the King of Swords. So I've got the King and the Queen of Swords out here. This is Gemini energy. This is Libra energy. Usually when you see the King and Queen of the suit out here, like we've seen the King and Queen of Cups, that can represent counterparts, like two people who are supposed to be together, like, because those are two cards that are supposed to be together. This can signify that too, but usually for me, when you see the King and the Queen of Swords, this is two people who used to be together, who aren't together anymore, who have cut each other off. Again, we got this Strength card, which is the very first card out here in your person's energy. It's about tapping into their inner strength, going through some rough thing where they need their inner strength, trying to rein themselves in, trying to tap into their courage to face their fears. We've got a Hierophant out here. This is about commitment, taking things to the next level. I'm feeling like your person is wanting to try and patch this up with you. They're wanting to take this to the next stage here. They're viewing you now as the Lovers, wanting some sort of a second chance, wanting to start over from square one with you, wanting to end this cycle and begin a new cycle after this Tower moment that happened. See, I told you when I was telling you about the Star card, it comes directly after the Tower. You don't get here without the Tower. Now I'm seeing the Tower here. I think things fell apart between you guys not too terribly long ago, and they're wanting to fix that. They're trying to be emotionally detached here. We've seen the King of Cups. He's got a lot of emotions, a lot of love, doesn't outwardly express it, doesn't let his emotions cloud his judgment. Well, King of Swords is a decision maker too. He's also holding this Ace of Swords. He's completely emotionally detached. He doesn't consult his emotions when he makes decisions. He's only looking at the truth and the facts of the matter. He's a very smart, logical, analytical type person, but he's also a fair person. He just doesn't consider the emotions involved. He doesn't give a rat's ass about the story behind what's going on. He only looks at the truth and the facts, and he's going to use that to make the best, most logical, most rational, most fair decision for everyone involved. So your person seems a little wishy-washy, which is, I guess, what I said at the beginning here when we're talking about this Knight of Wands. This Page of Wands seems immature. Like, I feel like they did something that they shouldn't have done in terms of, you know, outwardly expressing passion and desire somewhere else. And now it's like they're having regrets about that. For the energy of the connection between the two of you in January 2021, we have the Five of Pentacles. Now, this is abandonment. This is being left out in the cold, being cast aside. This is a breakup card. So this connection was dying, going through some sort of a transformation in the past. Now we've got complete abandonment here. So tell me more about this Five of Pentacles for this connection, please. Okay. Got you. Bottom of the deck, Five of Cups. Again, this is like the third or fourth time we've seen this. We're clarifying a 5. This is a 5. This Hierophant is the 5 of the major arcana. He rules all these other 5s of the other 4 suits. 5s are about conflict and change. So we've got the breakup of this connection, like abandoning each other, walking away, casting each other out. Sadness and remorse about that. About some sort of secrets. There's still fears and worries and anxieties about this walking away, being left out in the cold. But I feel like there's secrets here. I feel like they're trying to smooth this over with you, and you're sensing that something is not balanced correctly the way it should be. Your bullshit detector is going off, and you're not having it, which is why you're not accepting their offer. I don't know that you've outwardly rejected it, but it looks like you have now. You're definitely walled off and defensive against them. You both have some sadness and remorse about this, about the secrets that are being kept. To clarify this Five of Pentacles, we got the Three of Cups, Two of Swords, and Seven of Swords. Now, the Three of Cups can sometimes be reconciliation energy. I felt like your person is trying to reconcile with you. I feel like a piece of you is thinking about that, but you're not happy with whatever happened in the past. You're not happy with whatever this Moon card, whatever secrets, whatever's being hidden in the dark from you. You're not happy about that. Sometimes this can represent a third-party scenario because there are 3 cups of love in this picture. Next, we've got a Two of Swords, which was your energy in the recent past. Some decision needing to be made, only it's not being made. This love offer needing to be accepted or rejected. It's just not being accepted or rejected for some reason. Well, because your bullshit detector is going off. Seven of Swords. This is trying to get away with something. This can be lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking around behind your back, deceptive behavior, overall trying to get away with something. And that's why this connection has fallen apart. Now, in the immediate future coming up, Gemini, you have the Four of Wands. Well, your person has Judgment, And the connection between you is the Page of Pentacles. So this Four of Wands, fours are about stability. So this is stability of the home life, stability of the family life, stability of the connection between you. This is about celebrations in the home. Tell me more about this Four of Wands for Gemini in the immediate future, please. Okay. Why is this Four of Wands here for Gemini? Okay, we'll take an extra card. That's cool. Dang. Bottom of the deck, the Moon again. We got some fears, worries, and anxieties about the stability of the home life, the stability of this connection, possibly still some things hidden in the dark. But I feel like you're still trying to manifest this connection. I've seen this Two of Swords a couple of times, like there's something you can't see. It's hidden from you. Got the High Priestess out here. I've seen the Moon card a few times now. Whenever I get the High Priestess and the Moon card together, that means there's something that you don't know about, something that's being hidden from you. To clarify this Four of Wands, we got the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned toward the beginning. We got the Eight of Pentacles, and we got Temperance. We're descending here. We're going backwards here. We're going from the Queen down to the Nine, down to the Eight. It's going the opposite way of progress. Queen of Pentacles, this is your energy here. This is like someone who's very grounded, very stable, very abundant, very prosperous. Someone who's good at managing the home, the assets of the home, the resources of the home, stability in the home. This is about you taking care of yourself. And that's followed up with this Nine of Pentacles here, which is the Singles card. Man, yeah, I feel like you got too much that you're worried about. This is like about being single and abundant and prosperous in your own right. With or without your person, you don't actually need them to take care of you. You can do this all on your own. You got this. Eight of Pentacles, this is about putting in the work on something, though. Or being willing to put in the work. That's what I'm feeling. Like you have fears, worries, and anxieties. You probably still feel like something's hidden from you in regards to this stability here and the stability of the connection. We got a lot of cards about stability here. This is you still being willing to put in the work on it. We've got Temperance. This is Sagittarius energy. This is about being patient, taking your time on something, not being in any big hurry. It's about blending together things little bits at a time, taking a step back, looking at the big picture, seeing how is all this working out before you come back in and blend a little bit more together, make some fine-tuning type adjustments. Sometimes this is a card of reconciliation too, though. I've seen Judgment from your person. This Three of Cups, which can be reconciliation. We've got Justice here trying to balance things out. Now we've got this. I mean, in the original Rider-Waite deck, like this type of a deck, it shows an angel mixing together 2 cups of water. And in that deck, the water and the cups represent love and emotions. And the water has been separated into 2 different cups, and the angel's blending it back together, recombining it, so that this can represent reconciliation here. Now, in your person's energy in the immediate future, Gemini, they got Judgment, which again is either passing your own final verdict in judgment, like making some final decision, which I'm not really feeling that. I'm feeling this is second chances. This is like trying to resurrect this, trying to bring it back to life, call it back from the grave. Tell me more about Judgment for Gemini's person, please. Why is Judgment here? And I feel like your person's got a lot on their mind, all these cards trying to separate from me. Tell me more about Judgment here. That's what they're wanting, a second chance, it would look like. Get one more on this Judgment card for Gemini's person. Yeah, exactly what's going on. Moon card on the bottom, again, fears, worries, anxieties, possibly something hidden in the dark, some sort of secret. I believe that is the case for sure. I mean, I've got the Seven of Swords here. I don't know how many times we've seen the moon, but it's been a lot. We've got the moon represented here in this Two of Swords card. And you got the Two of Swords out here twice with the moon in it on both of them. You got the High Priestess. There's definitely something that you didn't know about. Your person's got Strength out here twice. I feel like they probably did some stupid shit in the past, and they're still trying to make up for it. I feel like currently in January 2021, you kind of want it, but it ain't happening right now. In the future, it looks like you're leaning more in that direction of thinking about giving them a chance, not wanting to move too quick on it though, maybe being willing to put in the work. But I still can't shake the feeling that there's something not quite right here. Yeah. Right under this moon card, we got the Four of Wands again, which is the card that you got in your energy for the immediate future. Stability. Stability of the home life. Stability of the connection. They have some fears and worries about the stability of the connection too. They're probably afraid you're going to go Queen of Swords on them and cut them off. Which if they did something stupid, rightfully so. But to clarify judgment, we got the Six of Swords, we got the Empress, and the Page of Pentacles. So the Six of Swords is moving forward into calmer waters. It's about leaving the rough, choppy waters of the past behind, moving forward into calmer waters. Waters that are more clear, where there's more clarity, where they're moving forward toward what it is they actually want. And what they want is this second chance with you. Now, the woman and the child and the sword stuck in that boat represent that, yes, even though they're wanting to move forward into calmer waters, moving toward what they want, they're doing so bringing some burdens from the past along with them. What they're trying to move forward to is the Empress. This is all four queens rolled into one. This is how they're viewing you. This is the mother of the tarot deck. She's perpetually pregnant. All new things are birthed through the Empress. This is the birth of something new. Now we've seen the Magician on the bottom of the deck. That's card 1 in the Major Arcana. We've got the High Priestess out here in your energy. That's card 2. The Empress is card 3. I'm pretty sure we saw the Emperor. Yeah, we did. Card 4. And we've got the Hierophant, card 5 out here. Page of Pentacles. This is news and messages of some practical, tangible offer, some practical, tangible opportunity of some sort, some opportunity that has some like stability or potential for abundance and prosperity behind it. A lot of times for me, this represents planning for the future. So yeah, your person is trying to resurrect this connection. They want to move forward. They want to leave the past behind. Yes, they're carrying the burdens of what they did along with them, but they definitely want to birth something new and they want to plan for the future with you. They just have some fears and worries and anxieties possibly about the secret that they kept, and they're worried about the stability of this connection. But that's exactly what they're trying to manifest here. Page of Cups. See, now before we were seeing the Queen of Cups on the bottom, a lot of love and emotions, outwardly expressing that, wanting to share love and emotions. Then it switched to the King of Cups on the bottom, still having all these emotions, but not outwardly expressing them, keeping that to themselves. Now they're down to a page. They've lost a lot of confidence here, it looks like. The page is like the least mature of all the court cards. So this is news and messages of love and emotions, expressing emotions, but look, he's got a fish in his cup. He doesn't want the focus on him. He wants your focus on the cup. That's why there's a fish in it. It's like, here, please don't look at me. I'm not quite so confident here. Got some sort of internal conflict going on. Fives are conflict. Wands are about desires. So this is a conflict in your person's desires. They're pulling themselves in multiple directions here. Something's transforming for them, though. During this break, there was some sort of a transformation for them. Now, the last card we have to clarify the connection between you is the same card that was the last card out for them, this Page of Pentacles. News and messages, some opportunity here in this connection, or planning for the future. Tell me more about this Page of Pentacles for the connection between Gemini and their person in the immediate future coming up, please. Why is this Page of Pentacles here? Okay. I'll be damned. You've seen me shuffle and shuffle and shuffle, and here we are with the moon on the bottom of the deck again. Fears, worries, anxieties about planning for the future. Five of Wands, some sort of internal conflict about planning for the future. Death, some transformation that took place here during this break. Same story. To clarify the Page of Pentacles, we have that Page of Cups again. Five of Swords, Three of Wands. Page of Cups, again, news and messages of love and emotions, expressing emotions. There's some opportunity in this connection to do those types of things. Probably to talk about this painful situation that happened. Five of Swords, fives are conflict. Can be a conflict in words, conflict in communications. It could be a conflict in thoughts. So we already seen the inner conflict that your person's having. We see you like maybe being willing to work on it, but wanting to take it really slow. Being walled off and defensive. I feel like this is talking about the painful situation in the past. This reading is like draining my energy. I keep wanting to yawn over and over and over again. This is a painful situation, like some bickering, fighting, arguing, something like that. It could also represent trying to walk away from a painful situation. You can see the people in the background are walking away from this dude. He's got this smug look on his face. He's got that winning at all costs mentality. He's not treating them fairly. So they just got done with it and threw their swords down and walked away. So we can definitely represent that, trying to leave the past in the past, which we already see your person trying to do here. And then we've got the Three of Wands. This is an energy of waiting on something with a positive expectancy. Again, it's draining me. It's like making me want to yawn, and I'm not even tired. So this Three of Wands is like, in the Two of Wands, it's about like a fork in the road, a crossroads, a decision point about which path leads you to the world that you want and which path do you need to leave behind. Well, in the Three of Wands, the very next card, that path has already been chosen. That path is actively being gone down. There are already steps being taken down that path, and you have this positive expectancy that something good is going to come out of that. It just hasn't materialized yet. It hasn't shown up yet. Again, this is the card right before the Four of Wands, which we're not only seeing in your energy in the future, we saw it in the bottom of the deck in your person's energy. So you guys are still waiting on that stability to happen here. You're still waiting. We got two pages here. Again, out of all the court cards, pages, knights, queens, and kings, the kings are the most advanced. The pages are the least advanced. This is like the least mature energy. This is still like not fully fleshed out yet because of this painful situation. That's the thing that's in the middle of all of this that's causing this wait to happen, this wait on the stability. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Gemini love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.